And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review. Today we are reviewing Hi-Fi Rush, released back in, I don't know exactly when it was released. I don't know. This is another one of the games that I got for the Xbox Game Pass that I'm still working through and that you will see. And you know what? That's okay. I'm still working through it. I'm going to get through it. We're going to get a lot in 2025 from this as well as I continue to work through it. So just stay tuned from that. But anyway, we're going to talk about Hi-Fi Rush. And I got a lot of thoughts on this. So let's just jump right into it, shall we? I will say right off the bat, the pacing of this game is terrible. And here's why. There are way too many cutscenes. Way too many cutscenes, and they don't put the tutorials or like stuff or any of like the cutscenes or like any exposition or like story progression. They really don't put in the right place. It really did amaze me the farther that I went through the game, how many times like I would get interrupted in these like really weird points, and just thought that was okay. Like, did nobody do like a test run of going through and seeing, oh, maybe we should put the tutorial here so that when, the player, before the player already taught that thing and then comes back to do it again, and then, oh, I already know how to do this now because I had to do it before the tutorial came up. So now why make me do the tutorial? That's what I would say. That's what I would say. But what do I know? What do I know? I will say the animation is really good in this game. The graphics look pretty good too. With the more, it's all cartoon, but they sync up the mouth movements well, and everything looks very clean, very futuristic, very high tech and whatnot, which is definitely what they were going for, and they did a really good job with it. I was very, very, very pleasantly surprised with all of that, how well it could run, even on my laptop, how well the game was able to run. I will say the frame rate is a little jank. There was a lot of times where just like there was an abrupt cut, and it really didn't feel natural that the cut was that abrupt from one thing to another. And it would do that a lot. I don't know if that was like the intended part of the game, because I know that this, I think, is something like a video game adaptation or like a inspiration at least from like Japanese anime or manga or whatnot, where that's very commonplace. I don't know. I'm not that well knowledged on it, but that's what I have to assume. I don't know, but I'm assuming. So I don't know, that's again what they were intending to go for. If that's what they were intending to do, good job. They did it well. Maybe a little too well. It did throw me off at many points. And, it's another thing, like I talked about earlier with the pacing. It kind of helps, it kind of distracts from the flow of the game, which is, not everybody's going to probably feel that way if you're used to playing games like that. I'm not. So it did, again, distract me. But it wasn't like a debilitating thing, but still. I also have to really commend the music in this game. They did a really good job with like syncing the music up to movements and really having some really good music to work through it all, which is a big part of the game. So I'm really glad that they took a lot of emphasis on that and really worked on it. Which was, again, good. I'm glad they did that. And it was just really cool. It's kind of badass to like with these big combo moves or just regular moves even throughout these battles in the game. You're gonna battle a lot in this game. So there's ample opportunities to really observe and appreciate how good the music is and how well it syncs up with the movements and the attacks and everything. It's really badass, and it really shows the game's quality, which is something that I appreciate because, you like a high quality game, and when they, you want them to back up the facade that they have in this game, where it's futuristic, high tech, very, very polished. You want that in some of the more core aspects of the game, and that's what you get here. So it's very, very good. So yeah, I gotta say, this was a fun game. You know, nothing crazy. I mean, the story is whatever. It's not anything crazy. The battling and the music was definitely where the game got me, and I really liked it. But, you know, otherwise, it's just okay. But if you're into games like, you know, that are more anime-esque, this is probably a good game for you. Or you just like good music games or whatnot, or just fun battling games. This is definitely going to be up your alley. So I would definitely recommend giving it a try. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this review. My final score for Hi-Fi Rush, I'm going to give it I give it a 7. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And, you know, will I go back to play it a bunch more? Probably not, because my Xbox Game Pass runs out in less than 3 weeks at the time of recording this video. And I got a lot of other games to get to before then. So, but otherwise, guys, it's going to do it for this review. If you've ever played Hi-Fi Rush, I'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And that's going to do it for this video as well. So stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more game reviews and other awesome stuff. And until next time, see you guys later. Goodbye.